It is time for Rich Rebel Sports on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel Sports brought to you in part by the Rich School District, Evanston Regional Hospital, Ready, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Come On In, the Station on Main, Les Schwab Plains Tire, Stacy's Repair, Summit Pizza, Little Springs Water, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Ellingford Brothers, Hometown Drive-In, the Town of Woodruff, T7 Propane, Bear Lake Realty, Independent Software Solutions, McKay Frankham DDS, and the Crawford Trough. Let's go to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth and join the voice of the Rebels, Aaron Poling.
And welcome inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we begin another presentation of Rich Rebels basketball online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as this is brought to you by T7 Propane. It's time for the Summit Pizza pregame show, as the Rich Rebels will take on the FARSON Eating Pronghorns. As when we come back, we will set the scene for today's matchup. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebels basketball online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are Rich High School alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
Welcome to the town of Randolph, located in northern Utah. The first group of settlers came from St. Charles, Idaho in March of 1870. We are a town of great extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 degrees in the winter, and we hold the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in Utah at minus 50 degrees. Randolph is a small, friendly community that strives to preserve our rural heritage and small town feel. Enjoy the feeling each time you visit Randolph. Go Rebels!
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. As on the floor right now, Star Valley and Big Piney, they have a timeout with 17.4 left to go. Looks like this one's all but over, but the final score as the Braves are up by 12 on the Big Piney Punchers. As this next segment will be brought to you by Little Springs Water, as the Rebels pull even 4-4. Their record is now after a huge shot by Janie Wallenstein at the buzzer last night. Talking to her a little bit. If you can make that shot that she hit last night, tough contested, almost a fadeaway three-pointer, she'll be able to hit most shots. So hopefully that can get the Rebels a little bit of confidence going heading into today's matchup, heading into region play, as I do think the girls especially have a chance to go 3-0 here if they play well, as they're going to play the FARSON Eden Pronghorns. For the Pronghorns, a couple of players to look out for, as we'll mention their names throughout the broadcast, I am sure. Get that for you. Leading the way in scoring in points per game is number 11. That's Olivia Giacola. She has 12.7 points per game. The next highest average is a 7, which is Tacey Jones. So you got to look out for those two players. They lead this Pronghorns attack. Pronghorns giving up, they're allowing 34.2 points, or scoring 34.2 points per game, allowing 49.5. As the Rebels will look to take advantage of that. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team. That's Coach Cody Lundgren as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208. When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
When you need automotive service on your car, truck, semi, or tractor, call Clay and the team at J-Bar Auto in Randolph. J-Bar Auto also offers competitive pricing on tires for all vehicles. Call or stop by J-Bar Auto today.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Success doesn't come by accident. Success requires hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and believing in yourself. Eddie and Todd Jensen established the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho on these very principles. The students, staff, athletes, and coaches at Rich High School value these same fundamentals in education and activities, in athletics, and in life. Good luck, Rebels, from Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving customers in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming since 1997.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmerer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
We're with the head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team. That's Coach Cody Lundgren. Coach, how you doing today?
Good, thanks.
So we're back after the holiday break. You guys had a game during the break against North Summit at North Summit. You guys unfortunately came up on the short end, but lost by 4 to I would say, a very good 2A team. Just can you give me some of your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought the girls executed our game plan very well, and they played very hard, and they didn't force things, and they took care of their pressure very well. So I was very proud of that. And I told the girls after the game, you can do everything right and still lose in this game. So sometimes that happens, and have a couple more shots drop, and the end of the game changes a little bit. So I was super proud of them.
So your bench for back-to-back games has come on and really changed the tide of a game. As a team, What kind of advantage does that give you when your bench can turn the tide of a game the way they have in the last two?
It's awesome. We've got a gym full of really good basketball players and good athletes, and they're learning how to play together, and they're finding their roles out on the team. So it's fun to see some of those girls come in and have some success and help the team win games and be part of that. So it's always fun.
So this upcoming weekend, you guys have the Kemmerer tournament. It's going to be 3 games in 3 days. But the first game of the weekend is you guys get to play Kemmerer again, who you played during the Bridger Valley tournament. Fortunately, you guys lost that game. But kind of talking to some of the players and people around the program, this sounds like one that you guys want and you want to get it back.
Yeah, it's a good rivalry game. It's a close school, and these girls have been playing each other for a long time. And props off to them. That they beat us last time we played. They shot the ball really well, and they gave us some pressure and got us hurried up. So yeah, I think this one is on our girls' calendar. They really want this game, and it'll be fun to go play it on Thursday.
So on Friday, you guys play FARSON. What do you know about them? They're a 1A school in Wyoming.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of film on them. They've got some two sisters that are guards that are pretty good athletes, and they've got a couple posts that work pretty hard inside, and they play some pretty good man defense. So we just got to go and play our game.
And then on Saturday, you guys will play Big Piney. Big Piney's a team that you guys went to their gym last year, and you're able to come away with the victory. What can you expect from them?
Traditionally, Big Piney, Coach Espen Sheed gets those girls playing very, very hard. A lot of them are track athletes. They're very athletic. They're fast, they're strong, and they're tough. So I'm sure they're going to do some sort of zone trap to us, try to speed us up, try to put us in bad situations. So we just have to do our best to take care of the basketball.
So 3 games in 3 days. What do you want to see from your girls this weekend?
I just want to keep going in the trend we're doing. Ever since that Kemmerer loss, we've made a few adjustments, and the girls have, starting to find their roles a little bit more. And there's girls stepping up, and there's girls really, all over the team that they're helping us. Our bench is loud. Everybody, it's fun being part of Rich basketball right now. It's fun coaching these girls, and it's fun seeing them after that loss. That loss was probably actually a really good thing for us because these girls sure are stepping up right now, and I've just seen great things ever since that game.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We want to thank Coach Cody Lundgren for being a part of today's Bear Lake Memorial Hospital pregame coaches show on the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we'll have some keys to today's matchup as well as meet your 2023-2024 varsity Rich Rebels girls basketball team as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 K80Q, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you're experiencing pain from an injury or pain for an unknown reason, it can negatively impact how you function every day. It's good to know that individually supervised physical therapy is available at Evanston Regional Hospital. From athletes to seniors, we assist patients with personalized treatment plans. We offer a broad range of therapies including cardiac rehab, post-surgical rehab, concussion recovery, and sports rehab. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The town of Garden City is home to beautiful Bear Lake, where families play together. We welcome you to Garden City and invite you to visit bearlake.org for places to explore and information on upcoming events year-round. The town of Garden City welcomes you as we cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Time for some Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup. And for that, for the Rebels, continue to build on what you started last night. That game might have been a little bit of a rock fight, defensive grinded out, muck and grind battle, but they hit the big shot at the end. A couple of really big shots at the end to win the game. As they were down in the fourth quarter, came back, won the game. Now let's continue to build. This is a FARSON team that has struggled so far this year, 1-5, as they have the ability to come out and beat the Rebels. But the Rebels, if they put their foot on the gas, I think they'll put themselves in a really good spot. It's the second day of a 3-day tournament. You don't want to conserve energy. Let Coach Lundgren worry about minutes and keeping your legs fresh. When you're out on the floor, continue to build on what you started last night, and I think the Rebels are going to start to really, really climb as the season continues along. Those are your Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup. When we come back, we'll meet the 2024 Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team.
When you need to hire a semi, Sabey Trucking in Woodruff, Utah is the place to call. Scott and Diana Sabey have been serving customers across the nation since 2007. It's important to know that your loads are being handled professionally by honest, reliable drivers. The team at Sabey Trucking reminds you, safety first. Don't text and drive. For all your long haul and short haul needs, get it there safely and on time. Call today, Sabey Trucking, 435-503-0454.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are rich high school alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Welcome inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We are off and running. Paige Smith had a 5-foot floater just short. Now the Pronghorns are on offense first, or are on their first possession. Skip past Cadence Jones into the middle, drive. Her shot no good. Rebound pulled in by last night's hero, Janie Walentine, hitting a buzzer beater. Unfortunately, that pass is going to go out of bounds. Will stay with the Pronghorns. 7:24 to go here in the first quarter. Still a 0-0 basketball game, looking for our first points. To inbound is number 11, Olivia Giocolia. You're going to hear that name quite a bit as she's their leading scorer for the Pronghorns. That's number 11 on your screen as the Pronghorns attack right to left. They're in their home, white uniforms, green and yellow stripe down the side. This is Cadence Jones. Survey skips it on the wing to Tacey Jones. That's Giocolia back up top to Nice. The other starter for the Pronghorns is Rebecca Smith, number 10. They're working around. Cadence Jones drives right into the lane, cut off by Pugmire. Top of the key, catch and shoot from Smith. She nails it. Long two, as her foot was on the line. Rebels trail 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here they come back the other way. As Smith down the lane, stops, hands it off to Pugmire. That's a great play inside as Haiti Pugmire picks up the easy layup on the drive from Paige Smith as she's been aggressive early. 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard once again. We are in Wyoming, no shot clock. Tacey Jones in the right corner. Dribbles it out of bounds, deflected out of bounds by Lundgren as they'll reset. 6:23 to go in the first quarter, 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cadence Jones on the right wing. Finds Tacey Jones in the corner, drives baseline. Her pass is saved by Giocolia as she vacated that corner, goes back to save it. Work it all the way around. Back to Tacey Jones in that right corner. Surveys, couple dribbles left. Finds Smith, top of the key. Back to Cadence Jones as she drives baseline, spins back looking for a teammate. Able to find one in Tacey Jones. She's going to step into a three as no one's covering her. That's an air ball. Battled for on the rebound, but here comes Taylor with it. She slows it down, finds Smith. Looks ahead to Lundgren, catches on that left wing. Back to Smith, inside Pugmire. She attacks. Left hand layup's good. Haiti Pugmire with 4 early points for the Rebels. As Smith and Lundgren with the early assists. Drive down the lane from Jones, was knocked out of bounds by Pugmire as Jones lost the dribble. Haiti tried to grab it. It goes off her fingertips out of bounds. 5:31 left to go here in the first quarter. 4-2 Rebels. Checking into the ball game for the Pronghorns is Keely Thorin, number 25. She will replace Nice. Starters for the Rebels: Wallentyne, Taylor, Smith, Haiti Pugmire, and Lundgren. Inside, pass deflected. Actually going to be a foul on the shot instead. No, they're going to call it on the floor. I believe that'll be against Haiti. It's her first. Team first foul of the game. Pronghorns to inbound again. It's Cadence Jones, surveys. Fires to the top of the key for Gio Kalia. As she's bumped there by Wallentyne. A little overly aggressive there. Don't necessarily mind that foul. You only have 2 team fouls, 5:27 in, but you have to be careful as the Rebels are going to spend a lot of time on defense. Without the shot clock, this is a very patient Pronghorn team. As Gio Kalia inside spins back, is going to be called for a foul. After she spun back, she dribbled the ball. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels, as we're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It'll be Cadence Jones to inbound. Surveys. Going to lob it up top to Smith. Back to Cadence Jones in the corner. Inside, Gio Kalia, layup, no good, but they're going to call a foul again. It's going to be the third on Wallentyne. As that's 4 fouls against the Rebels, none against the Pronghorns so far here in the first quarter. All those fouls coming in the last minute or two. Free throw is good. (4-3) on the station on main scoreboard as Gio Kalia picks up her first points of the game. Second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Taylor as the Rebels are off and running on offense. Possessions are going to be at a premium for the Rebels today as Smith turns it over. This Pronghorn team, they're going to take their time. So here comes Tacey Jones up the floor. Smith guards her all the way, doing a good job as that pass goes out of bounds off the Pronghorns. Good defense there from Paige Smith all the way up the floor. Violet Taylor helps finish it off at the end. So here come the Rebels. Smith with the ball. She'll initiate the offense. 4:54 to go. Rebels on top, 4-3. To Scott, top of the key. She surveys. Looking inside. Dribble handoff to Smith. She'll attack the middle of the floor. Finds Taylor, left wing. She'll attack. Drops it off inside to Pugmire. Her layup no good, but Haiti will shoot 2 free throws. Let's check out the Stacy's Repair instant replay of that first basket of the game for Pugmire. Great find from Smith, but now Haiti will shoot 2 free throws. Foul will be on number 20, Nice, her first. Team first. Free throw for Pugmire is good. As Thorin will check out. Pugmire back to the line. 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Free throw on the way. Rattles around and will fall as Haiti has 6 points early on. All 6 points for the Rebels. They're going to press as Jones dribbles into a double team. That's Cadence Jones down the sideline. Able to break the double team all the way to the basket. Pugmire cuts her off, but Jones will reset. Finds Gio Kalia, top of the key. Jones in the right corner. Surveys, 1 dribble, finds Abbott, her first touch of the game. Gio Kalia left open for 3. She drills that one. 6-6 on the station on main scoreboard. As Gio Kalia now has 5. Inside, they try to go to Scott, stolen by Gio Kalia. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way. Jones on the right wing. This is Smith. Couple of dribbles stolen by Taylor. Here come the Rebels back the other way. They're off and running as Taylor flies by the pack. 2-on-1 Lobs it over to Scott. She makes the catch behind the backboard. One dribble out. Smith catches, 5-foot jumper. Rattles around and falls as Paige Smith buries the two. Good find there from Scott. As she's into the ball game as Wallenstein was a starter, now has 3 fouls. Rebels are going to press. Passes behind Gioclia. Great catch there. Drops it off inside. Shot is blocked by Lunger, and here comes Haiti Pugmire leading the break, and she'll slow it down. Finds Smith. Rebels will set up. They lead 8-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Working on the right wing, Taylor. Scott posting up, trying to go inside to her. Instead, they find her at the baseline. One dribble to Lundgren. She'll drive baseline. Floats it up. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled in by Jones. As we, I believe, are going to get a timeout called by the Pronghorns bench as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankham, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankham at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Rebels are going to press as Wilson and Weston back on the floor. Gioclia catches middle of the floor. 3-on-2 for the Pronghorns if they hurry. Good hustle back by the Rebels defense to stop the fast break. It's Cadence Jones in the corner. Work it to Tacey Jones on the wing. Cadence Jones, top of the key, or excuse me, in the right corner. They go inside, pass deflected, nearly stolen. Back to Tacey Jones. Her three on the way. Back rim and out as Wilson pulls in the board. She's going to lead the break for the Rebels. Stop, slows it down, finds Scott as the Rebels will reset with Weston. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 8-6 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. Still early here. Wilson on the wing. Surveys, finds Weston, right corner. Thought about the three. They go inside to Scott. She's posting up. Pugmire catches. Will attack the basket. Her left-hand layup's good as Haiti Pugmire has 8 points early on here. Great finish there. 10-6 Rebels as they'll bring the press. Pronghorn's able to break it. Down the left wing. This is Tacey Jones. No one stops her. Though she gets to the rim, Rebels foul on the shot. She'll shoot 2 free throws as Hannah Scott wasn't going to allow. I believe that was Scott they're going to call the foul on. It'll be 2 shots for Tacey Jones. They could actually call it on Pugmire. It's going to be Haiti second as Bray Pugmire runs the scorer's table. Got to imagine we're going to swap Pugmires here in a moment, as indeed we are. Bray in for Haiti. Number 25, Thorin back in. She will replace Abbott. Second free throw on the way is good. Tacey Jones, first 2 points of the game. Rebels lead 10-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Turn it over. Here come the Pronghorns back in transition, led by Tacey Jones. Spins it back. That's over and back. As Jones picked up her dribble on the Rebel side of the floor, handed it off to a teammate, still trying to get over the line. This Pronghorns team, they average 22 turnovers per game, so the Rebels can turn them over. Weston, top of the key. She'll drive left. It's a screen, as it's going to be looks like a turnover as they battle for it. Jones had it poked away by Weston as Jones came up with it. Scott and another Pronghorns player to the floor. That's Smith. We're going to get a foul. I believe this will probably be on the Rebels as Scott was laying on top of the Pronghorns player. Indeed, it's on 41. There'll be 2 free throws for, I believe Smith was the player that was fouled. Instead, it's Cadence Jones. Should be Smith at the line, as she was the one laying on the ground when Scott was blown for the foul, or the whistle was blown for the foul. First free throw on the way. Back rim and out. Checking in for the Pronghorns is Autumn Madsen, as well as Anise back into the game. Replaced Gio Colia, as I'm sure she'll get a quick break with 1:37 left to go here in the first quarter. It's Jones. Free throw on the way is good. 10-9, her first point of the ball game. Come the Rebels back the other way as Weston down the left-hand side. No one stops her. Pulls up at the baseline, has a pass swatted out of bounds as the Rebels will reset. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Wilson, Bray-Pugmire, Lundgren, Taylor, and Weston as Casey Wilson will inbound. The minute 30 to go, 10-9 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. Wilson goes to Scott to Weston. Survey, skip past to Taylor. As she'll drive into the lane, floats one up from 5 feet, rattles around and out, poked away as Pugmire looked like she had position. Instead, here come the Pronghorns back the other way. It's Cadence Jones. As she dribbles down the floor, hounded the entire way by Weston, 3-on-3 there. As Jones picks up her dribble, tipped, I believe, by the Rebels. As they will say it was deflected indeed. As the Pronghorns pick it up in the backcourt, I believe that's the right call as well. I think Taylor got her fingertips to it. 56 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jones, her pass stolen by Taylor, out in front of everybody. Her right-hand layup on the way and converted as Violet Taylor with the swipe and the score puts the Rebels up 12-9, her first 2 of the ball game. Jones is going to be called for a traveling violation. Great job there by Weston as she walled up. Jones leaned into her and dragged that pivot foot. 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 12-9 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. It's Weston finds Wilson on the right wing. Inside to Bray Pugmire. Turns, right-hand shot off glass, no good. But Bray was fouled on the shot and will shoot 2 free throws. 30.6 to go here in the quarter as we'll check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay of that swipe and score from Violet Taylor. So here comes Bray Pugmire into the routine for the first free throw. Ball in the air is good. 13-9 Rebels. 5 on the floor, Scott, Weston, Bray Pugmire, Taylor, Wilson. Bray Pugmire's second free throw is good as she goes 2 for 2 from the line. Pronghorns break the press, go inside. It's Giacola as her pass nearly traveled. Instead, was able to find Tacey Jones. Kept that pivot foot down long enough to get the pass away. They work it to Smith, top of the key. She shoots. That's off the side of the rim and going to go out of bounds as that was right to Neese. Unfortunately, she's unable to grab the rebound for the Pronghorns. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Rebels ball. 9.5 to work with as Weston gets it. She's going to push. Crosses the timeline. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Spins back, looking for a teammate. Finds Wilson to Pugmire. She catches, turns, shoots, and almost hits it. As that would have been a horse shot right there as she was kind of off balance, floated it up, rattles around, falls out. But the Rebels take a 14-9 lead into the second quarter as they lead 14-9 as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 14-9 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels on top by 5 as we start the second quarter. In that first, each team used a timeout. Each team has 4 remaining. As it'll be Pronghorns basketball to start the second quarter. Rebels look like they're going to match up and press a bit. So here comes Cadence Jones down the right sideline, guarded by Wilson. Fouls reset as Scott steals the pass. Great defense there from Hannah. Finds Weston. Rebels off and running. She can get it to Pugmire. She's open in front of everyone. Bray drops it off to Wilson. Her attempt is going to lead to a foul on the shot. That's a great find there from Weston. Throw it ahead to Pugmire. Pugmire unselfishly drops it off to Wilson, who was fouled on the shot. Will shoot 2 free throws. Fouls on number 4, Tacey Jones, her first, as Casey's first free throw misses, rattles around and rolls off the right side. Wilson back to the line to shoot. The second one on the way is good, as Casey picks up her first point of the match, or excuse me, of the contest. Rebels are going to press, and the Pronghorns throw it by one of their teammates, but Tacey Jones happened to be there to save it. They go inside. Gio Kalia one-on-one with Pugmire. Pass stolen by Taylor, who hands it off to Weston, and she's going to slow it down. Rebels look to attack. They find Pugmire. Left-hand layup is good as Bray Pugmire picks up 2 points right there on a beautiful find from Molly Weston. The freshman connect there as Pugmire has 4. Pugmire's sisters so far have combined for 12 of the 17 points. Rebels press as it's nearly stolen by Taylor. Instead, here comes Smith down the right lane, turns into a layup for the Pronghorns. 15-11 on the station on main scoreboard. Make that 17-11, my apologies. As Weston throws it ahead to Wilson. Tough catch, drives the lane, floats it from the baseline. I was actually attempting a pass at Pugmire inside that was deflected out of bounds by the Pronghorns. Thorin will check back in for the Pronghorns. She'll replace Neese. It's Wilson to inbound. She surveys to Pugmire, catches the left hand, shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Taylor. Her attempt no good. Rebound grabbed by the Pronghorns with Gio Kalia. They throw it ahead. Nice move, nice play there by Smith to catch it on the run. She's double teamed immediately, finds Tacey Jones, who attacks. Her right hand layup no good. Rebound pulled in by Scott. She had to dribble right away. Good effort from Tacey Jones as she's able to bounce it off Scott out of bounds. As when Scott dribbled as she was falling, it was poked away as Cass Argyle is going to check in for Casey Wilson. 17-11 on the station on main scoreboard, 6:36 to go. Cadence Jones to inbounds. Finds Gio Kalia, her corner 3 on the way. Rattles around and out. Rebound goes right back to Gio Kalia, who floats it up from the lane, no good. Rebound pulled in by Tacey Jones as we're going to get a jump ball called. But the Rebels going to want to rebound a little bit better than they did in that possession, as 3 offensive boards for the Pronghorns. But the Rebels still lead 17-11 on the station on main scoreboard. Argyle catches, left corner, surveys, gets a screen, picks up her dribble, finds Scott top of the key. She hands it off to Weston. Weston a couple dribbles to Bray Pugmire up top. Taylor on the left wing. She'll attack, left elbow jumper on the way, back rim and out as Taylor grabs her own rebound. Is able to find some space, finds Weston. Jab step, right wing 3 is good as Molly Weston drills the 3 with a tough defense right there. 20-11 on the station on main scoreboard. That's Molly's first points of the contest. Rebels looking good here in the second quarter as the press is broken by Jones. Her right hand layup missed as it was 2-on-0 for the Pronghorns. Scott finds Weston. Thought about firing it ahead, instead finds Taylor on the left wing. She'll attack, finds Argyle, backdoor. Cass's layup is good. It's a great find there from Taylor. Don't look now, 22-11. Rebels have doubled up the Pronghorns with 5:25 here to go in the second quarter. On the wing, Tacey Jones. Back to Cadence Jones as the Pronghorns into the offense. Tacey Jones, left wing. Working to Smith, top of the key as she surveys. Her pass stolen by Scott. As it's a race to the hoop, Scott crosses over, loses it, but hands it off to Taylor. She'll continue the attack, slows it down. Argyle had it ripped from behind, but it goes right to Scott. As on the catch, Cass had the ball tipped away. Rebels retain possession. Here comes Weston. Finds Cass Argyle, right wing. She's going to fire the 3. Side of the rim and out as Tacey Jones rebounds. Finds Cadence back to Tacey as the Pronghorns off and running down the left wing. 4:39 to go in the second quarter. This is Thorin on the right wing. Gio Kalia surveys. Back to Smith. Tacey Jones, top of the key to Cadence Jones, left wing. She drives. Cut off there, well, by Weston. This is Gio Kalia shooting, back rim and out. Rebound all the way to Cadence Jones, standing at the three-point line. Right corner 3 from Tacey Jones, hits the back rim, no good as Scott chases down the rebound. As she pass fakes, she's going to lead the break herself. The Pronghorns come to her, pick up her dribble as Scott finds Taylor, top of the key. Good poise there from Hannah as she was trapped in the corner in front of half court without teammates. As she finds Weston, right corner 3, side rim and out. Scott tips it, fortunately goes off of Weston into a 2-on-1 for the Pronghorns. Throwing ahead for Tacey Jones. She's going to have to chase this down in the right corner. Rebels defense gets back as they'll set up with Thorne on the right wing. Top the key, Cadence Jones. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Pronghorns. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ as we check out that Molly Weston three-pointer before we head to break.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Rebels up 22-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard, and they're doing this with Janie Wallentine, who has 3 personal fouls, and Haiti Pugmire with 2, as some of the bench players have come on for the Rebels, and they've been fantastic again, as that's been kind of the story of the year for the Rebels. Their bench comes on, and they play really well. The Rebels bench really changes the energy of games, as this is a very deep team, as Brenly Hatch and Paige Smith will check in. 5 on the floor for the Rebels: Weston, Argyle, Smith, Hatch, and Bray Pugmire. And as we talked about the bench, only starter on the floor right now is Paige Smith. On the wing, it's Smith on Smith, Rebecca on Paige, as Rebecca for the Pronghorns drives, kicks it on the wing. This is Madsen. On the wing, this is Cadence Jones from the left side. Drives all the way down the lane. Her right-hand layup, no good, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, against Bray Pugmire. Indeed it is. That's the first foul of the quarter for the Rebels, as Jones will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Shooting 56% from the line so far this year. First free throw on the way is good. Cuts the deficit to 10 for the Pronghorns. 22-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Back to the line. Jones' second free throw rattles around and falls. She's now 3 for 4 from the line. 22-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. The Pronghorns are going to press. Argyle's open. Fires it across the Hatch. Her 5-foot jumper is good. It's a great find there from Argyle to Hatch, as Brenly picks up her first points of the contest. Drive down the lane. Gio Kalia catches on the pass. Tacey Jones fires the top, the key 3. Rattles around and out. Rebound fought for. Hatch pulls it down. Here comes Smith as the Rebels look to transition. She fires across to Weston as the Rebels off and running. Molly surveys. Argyle catches on the right wing. She'll survey. She's going to pull up, fire. Back rim and out. As the rebound's battled for, Weston comes away with it. She's tripped on the play. As Smith was standing on the ground. I don't know if their legs were tangled, couldn't see, but Weston tripped over Smith's legs. Tacey Jones will check in for the Pronghorns. I'm sure there was no intent there from Smith. They just kind of got tangled up battling for the rebound. Pugmire will inbound to Weston. Spins back, nearly taken away by Jones to Smith. Page crosses over into the lane, finds Pugmire in the left corner. Skip pass to Weston, top of the key. As the ball is taken away by Tacey Jones, thrown ahead, stolen by Argyle. Great read there from Cass. As she'll attack, it's a 2-on-1. Nearly had it stripped, able to keep it. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound battled for. Pugmire has it. She loses it. Smith picks it up for 5 feet, no good. As the Pronghorns come down with the board of the Nice, as the Rebels getting good looks. Thrown ahead, 2-on-0. As Gio Kalia finishes the left-hand layup. As the Pronghorns leaked out after the miss. Good fast break there from the Pronghorns. Brings it 24-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston has it tipped away. Picks up the ball. Back to a dribble to Smith on the right wing. Inside to Pugmire. Catches, turns off glass. No good. As Bray shot that with her left hand. She's very adept at shooting with both hands as Tacey Jones works to Gio Kalia on the left wing. So the Rebels get back. Gio Kalia gets away with carry or a double dribble or like 3 violations as she picked the ball up on her back. No call. Rebels will play through though as Jones on the wing inside. Gio Kalia layup. No good, but they'll shoot the foul. Tough break for the Rebels, as that possession should have ended about 20 seconds earlier. Instead, Gio Kalia will shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way is good. Gio Kalia is a 67% free throw shooter, as Violet Taylor is going to check in for Cass Argyle. Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hatch. She'll clear some space to Smith. She'll push it up the floor. Minute even to go here in the second quarter. As Smith crosses over, picks up her dribble, skip pass to Taylor. She catches, finds Hatch at the elbow. Hatch wanted to fire one more to Pugmire. Good job by Bray to keep it alive. Weston drives, layup no good. Rebound into the hands of Gio Kalia as the Rebels maul Gio Kalia on the rebound. Foul will be called against Hatch. Probably could have been a 1 of 3 players though. With 40.6 to go, Rebels on top 24-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They're going to bring a press right here. Pronghorns work it around. Rebels back their press up just a little bit. Middle of the floor, it's Thorin. Her pass is in the feet of Jones. Good catch there from Jones to keep that possession alive. 27 seconds to go here in the quarter. Inside, it's Gio Kalia. Back outside to Smith. They work it to the left elbow. This is Tacey Jones. Top the key to Thorin. She dribbles across the wing. Caught by Tacey Jones on the left wing. 7 seconds to go. Rebels have a foul to give if needed. Smith, top of the key, is going to fire from way downtown. That's going to go out of bounds with 1 second left to go. See how the Rebels play it here. As Violet's going to go to half court. They'll throw to her. It'll be tipped away as Violet tries the three-quarter court shot, probably after the buzzer, but it goes short as the Rebels lead 24-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard at halftime. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmerer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Rebels on top 24-16 on the station on main scoreboard. We come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, Haiti Pugmire.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Here with this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, that's Haiti Pugmire. Haiti, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's good to hear. So I think a lot of people are wondering, you missed one of the games over the break with a concussion. How's your head doing, and how are you feeling after that?
You know, it's doing really good. I was so glad that the girls played so well and they worked so hard, and that was just a fun game. Even though I had to sit out, I still had a ton of fun on the bench.
Yeah, its transition to that same game was probably, I'd say, your sister Bray's breakout game as a varsity basketball player. What does it mean to you to actually get a chance to actually play on the floor in basketball with Bray, but then in volleyball, you, Tyla, and Bray, all three of the Pugmire daughters, were out on the floor at the same time? What does it mean to you to be able to do something that special?
Honestly, it was a dream. I love playing with my sisters, and when I knew that we would all be together, I just wanted to have a game together in volleyball, and we were able to play together, and now in basketball, Bray's playing varsity, so we'll be able to have a lot of games together, and it's been fun.
So like sibling rivalry, do you guys check the stat sheet after each game and compare to see who played better?
No, not really. I haven't after the North Summit. That was our first one like really together, and I didn't.
So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic and athletic goals that you want to accomplish by the end of the year?
So I have a 4.0 right now. I would like to keep that and either be valedictorian or salutatorian. I don't know. There's 3 of us right now going for it. Hopefully it can be like a 3-way tie. And I hope basketball, our girls team, can get academic state champs just like volleyball.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. That's one of the very cool accomplishments is academic all-state. That means, your entire team, they're on it academics-wise. I've been a part of a lot of teams, none of them academic all-states. So what does it mean for you to be a part of a team like that?
It was so cool for us to get first in that and then to get second in volleyball state, and for the boys to get first and first at state. I think that's such a cool accomplishment for our school.
Yeah, so let's talk about the volleyball season real quick. You missed the entire last year, unfortunately, but you're able to come back and look like you didn't miss a beat playing volleyball. How did it feel getting back out on the court?
So it was so good. Coach said the same thing. She's like, it looks like you didn't even miss a year. Well, it felt like it for me. It felt like I was just getting good at state and finally figuring stuff out, but it was a great season. I had a lot of fun.
So take me through a bit. It's no secret that your family owns the Crawford Trough, and a lot of your friends have worked there over the years, just checking out the little canister in the middle with all the names signed to it. What has that really taught you in work ethic, you guys having your own family business and having to work that family business?
It's taught me a lot. It's taught me how to work with my siblings, which I think has helped in the sports like we talked about. And it's actually been 6 years since we opened, which is crazy. I've worked there for a long time. It's taught me a lot of lessons to kind of get out of my shell and talk to other people, and communication, how to work together. I think it's just a great first job for me and getting me ready for the world.
In your spare time that you do have, what are some things you like to do?
I love to read. I read a ton, and also just kind of chill, because after basketball and all the sports and practices, I like to just go home and relax, spend time with my family, and I also practice all my sports too. So,
what is one thing the world should know about Haiti Pugmire?
I can get very determined. If I want something, I love to strive for it, and I try to work hard.
We want to thank Haiti Pugmire for being a part of today's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week interview on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. That triple buzzer means there's 3 minutes left in halftime. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 24-16 for the Rebels at half. Time for some town of Woodruff. First half highlights for you on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. Leading the way for the Rebels is number 40, Haiti Pugmire. She has 8 points but hasn't played since the first quarter. She got off to a really good start. Second on the team right now by my count. Of course, these are unofficial stats, as it's Bray Pugmire with 6. Then a plethora of Rebels with 2. Brenly Hatch, Cass Argyle, Violet Taylor, Paige Smith have 2. Molly Weston hit a 3 in the half as she has 3 points. Then Casey Wilson has 1 as the Rebels lead 24-16. At the start of the second half is when we come back. We'll have that second half for you. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as 98.3 KDQ.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, we start the third quarter. Pass on the wing, it's Smith. Her skip pass to Jones. She fires the 3. Backboard now as the rebound pulled in by Taylor. Here come the Rebels off and running. In the fast break is Violet ahead to Smith. She'll survey. To Pugmire inside, finds Scott. Left elbow jumper on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. She's going to be called for a traveling violation. As she kind of tap danced her way down the baseline looking to make a pass. Forgot to dribble, but it's a good offensive board though. 7:27 left to go in the third quarter. Rebels on top. 24-16 as they're going to get the ball right back. It's good effort there from Tacey Jones. She goes diving into the seats, trying to keep that ball alive. Instead, it'll be Rebels basketball as Smith will walk it up the floor. 7:17 to go here in the second quarter. Rebels on top 24-16 as Smith drives left. Hands to Lundgren. Thought about the shot instead. She'll drive across the lane. Hands to Taylor. Smith catches on the left wing. Puts the ball down the floor. A little travel as Pugmire catches left wing. She'll attack middle of the floor. Back to Smith. As the school bell rings here in Kemmerer. We are here on a Friday. As Taylor inside to Scott. Backs down. Layup is good. Nice play there from Scott and Taylor as Taylor found Scott, who had her defender posted up. Banks it in off glass. Here comes Cadence Jones spinning back. Into the lane, finds Tacey Jones, left wing. Screen coming as Jones drives across. Finds Cadence Jones, top of the key. She'll drive, kick it on the wing to Smith. Middle of the floor, it's Nice. As she'll find Tacey Jones. Cadence Jones, shot on the way from the right corner, no good. Scott with a strong rebound there. As she's double teamed, spins back, finds Smith as the Rebels push it ahead. As it's over the head of Haiti Pugmire. As if Haiti's able to catch that, Sage Lundgren is running free down the right-hand side with nobody there. It's a good look Those are the turnovers you don't mind, though, if you're the Rebels, as you're trying to push the ball up the floor. If they convert that, that's 2 points. They're up 12. So you don't mind those turnovers. You obviously don't want to have too many of them, but that's a good turnover. Well, you never want to say a turnover is good, but that's a turnover you can live with. As Smith down the lane, right-hand layup, good defense there from Pugmire. As she gets the board, finds Taylor to Smith, throws it ahead to Scott. Catches down the right side, stops, finds Smith, free throw line jumper, off glass and in. Good ball movement for the Rebels. As Smith buries her second basket of the game. 28-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As they work it to Smith, right corner. As Lundgren gets a hand to it, Smith has to throw it to the middle of the floor as Paige Smith for the Rebels will be called for a foul, as when Smith from the Pronghorns threw the ball back into traffic, Smith for the Rebels ran into Cadence Jones on the baseline. So the Pronghorns will get the ball out of bounds under the Rebels hoop. They lob it up top, Tacey Jones. Back to Cadence Jones. She surveys right corner. This is Gio Kalia. Top of the key. It's Smith, as we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels, as that'll be on Lundgren. Grab the shoulder. Sub coming in is Thorin for the Pronghorns. She'll replace Nice. As Cadence Jones lost it. That ball bounced inbounds. Either way, Violet Taylor's going to steal it, and the Rebels are going to go back the other way with the live ball turnover. Left-hand layup is good. I think the Pronghorns probably would have taken the dead ball there, as they dribbled the ball inbounds, standing out of bounds on an inbounds. As Smith on the right wing, we're going to get a foul called against Lundgren. Inbounding will be Giacolia. Finds Jones. Top of the key, it's Smith to Jones. She surveys. Tacey Jones catches, top of the key. Back to Cadence Jones, she'll survey. Skip pass to Rebecca Smith, left wing. Right back to Cadence Jones, pump fakes, drives right into the lane, floats one up from 5 feet. No good as Pugmire pulls in the board. She's going to push the ball up the floor as it ripped from behind. Pugmire to the floor to save it, and we're going to foul called against the Pronghorns as Smith trying to dive for the ball. That Pugmire was trying to fire a pass as they both hit the floor. Clips Haiti, as it'll be the first foul of the half against the Pronghorns. Into the game for the Pronghorns, Abbott and Nice, replacing Tacey Jones and Thorin. Pronghorns sub rapidly, trying to keep all their players fresh. Smith will hand to Taylor. She'll drive left across the key to Lundgren. She drives right back to Taylor. She finds Smith, right wing, surveys to Scott, left corner. Inside to Pugmire, one dribble, finds Lundgren, left wing three on the way, back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Pronghorns. Here comes Gio Kalia. She'll slow it down. Actually stolen by Smith. What a play that was from Paige Smith. Left-hand layup is good. As Smith was waiting in the weeds, she pops out, takes that one away. 6 points for Paige. Here comes Tacey, make that Cadence Jones. Up the floor, hounded by Smith the entire way. On the wing, it's Rebecca Smith for the Pronghorns, as that's knocked out of bounds. As that bounced, they hit the foot of the dribbler, but it's going to stay with the Pronghorns. Jones will inbound. Gio Kalia open in the corner, right wing three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Weston, fresh into the game. She slows it down, looking for some teammates to run with. Thought about throwing it ahead, instead slows it down. Rebels up 32-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard with 3:33 left to go in the game. Inside to Pugmire, tough catch. She attacks, left-hand layup, back rim and out. She shot it over a double team. As Cadence Jones is trapped on the wing, Wilson into the game as well. There to trap with Weston. Pronghorns break it. Tacey Jones down the lane, floats one up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. Here come the Rebels running. And she'll slow it down. Finds Smith with 3:08 to go. She's not stopped till she gets to the lane. Kicks it out to Scott, right wing, to Weston. Skip pass, Smith. Thought about the right corner three, instead goes to Wilson up top. She'll fire, top of the key three, front rim and out. As Tacey Jones pulls in the board, she'll slow it down, finds Cadence Jones as the pronghorns are off and running. Wilson's going to hound Jones up the court, give and go as Jones down the lane. Right-hand layup is short. Rebound pulled in by Wilson. As she'll slow it down, nearly stripped from behind. Ball was poked out, but Casey's able to retake the ball. Finds Weston, right corner three, rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Nice. Has three Rebels are pressuring Nice. They're trying to keep the ball out of Cadence Jones' hands as Molly Weston face guarded her the entire time they're in the front court. As Cadence Jones gets it, moves it to Smith. Gio Kalia, top of the key. To Cadence Jones. She'll pull up from 15. That's a tough shot as Molly Weston was all over her. As Jones knocks down the jumper. Weston will push it up the floor. 1:53 left to go in the ball game. Or excuse me, in the third quarter. 32-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Wilson, catch and shoot, top of the key. Three is going to go out of bounds. Good effort by the Rebels trying to save it. As a whole host of Rebels are going to check in. Bray Pugmire, Violet Taylor, Janie Walentine will replace Smith, Scott, Pugmire. Cadence Jones finds Abbott, middle of the floor. Make that Nice middle of the floor to break the press. Right back to Cadence Jones as the Pronghorns are into the offense. Gio Kalia finds Tacey Jones, left corner. Top of the key, it's Thorin. Cadence Jones drives down the lane. That ball is nearly ripped by Wilson. As they're going to give the ball to the Rebels, but I thought Wilson got a hand on it. But Rebels will take it. Weston will push it up the floor. Spins back, surveys. Behind the back dribble as Jones goes to the floor. Taylor dribbles to the top of the key to Wilson on the left wing. Inside, Bray Pugmire catches. Top the key three for Violet Taylor on the way. That's a nice find from Bray Pugmire as Violet Taylor buries the three-pointer. 35-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As that's Violet's first three of the day. Only the second Rebels three by my count, as they've made it a concentrated effort to get the ball inside, and it is working. They've already outscored their total from yesterday as they dribble the ball out of bounds. Great defense there from Wilson. Leads to the turnover. As Weston across the timeline. Into the offense. She finds Wilson, right wing. Skip pass to Weston, who's open in the corner. No one guards. Fires the three. That's short. Good look for the Rebels. Bray Pugmire with the rebound. Trying to clear space. Trying to find a teammate. As it tipped away into the hands of Walentine. Left-hand layup. No good. Rebound pulled in by Taylor. They're going to give the ball to the Rebels, as it was knocked out of bounds by Cadence Jones. 14.5 to go in the third quarter. 35-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Weston is there. Gets a screen, drives right into the lane. Right-hand layup. No good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. Her shot rattles around and out. .3 to go, as that's only the fourth foul of the game against the Rebels, as that's Pugmire with the foul. They find Thorin middle of the floor, as they're not going to get a shot off. And we'll head to the fourth quarter as the Rebels are on top. 35-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're watching the 2023-2024 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence. Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains broadcast booth. Time for the Bear Lake Realty Fan Cam. 435-946-8888. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call that number or visit bearlakerealty.com. Back to the live cam. Rebels on top, 35-18 on the station on main scoreboard as we start the fourth quarter. Weston hands to Taylor on the left wing. She'll hand to Wilson as Wilson's bumped there. The Rebels are staying aggressive as Wilson will inbound. Working around, trying to find Pugmire, tipped away. As here come the Pronghorns the other way with Cadence Jones. On the wing, it's Smith. Her pass deflected out of bounds by the Rebels with 7:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. 35-18 on the station on main scoreboard. In the right corner, Gio Kalia back to Jones. Working to Tacey Jones inside, slapped away as Taylor fights for it. Weston comes away with it out in front of everybody. A steal and two for Molly Weston as she finishes the layup. 37-18 on the station on main scoreboard. It's Tacey Jones on the wing, Cadence Jones. Skip pass back to Tacey Jones on the left wing. They work it around Smith. Right wing, trying to go inside as that's going to be deflected out of bounds off of the hands of Gio Kalia. Rebels will get the ball, 7:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. They're on top, 37-18 on the station on main scoreboard. It's the Pronghorns. They're going to bring pressure. Taylor has collision in the middle of the floor. Both players appear to be all right. Taylor has it middle of the floor, finds Wilson, left wing inside. Bray Pugmire, left-hand layup is good. Great ball movement right there from the Rebels. As Wilson goes inside to find Pugmire, 39-18 on the station on main scoreboard. Neese works it on the wing to Smith. Gio Kalia splits a couple of defenders, layup no good, gets her own rebound as Pugmire tried to draw the charge. They played on. Gio Kalia gets the rebound, fouled on the second shot. I do not think that contact from Gio Kalia was enough to warrant a charge, though. First free throw on the way, short. Checking into the ball game for the Rebels, number 42, Brenley Hatch will replace Bray Pugmire, and number 25, Thorin, in for the Pronghorns. Gio Kalia, second free throw on the way, rattles around and in. 39-19 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels by 20 as the Pronghorns, they're going to press. As Violet Taylor's going to heave it full court over the head of Casey Wilson, out of bounds. Rebels will have to play defense. They're going to press again. Weston out, Smith in for Rich. Pass to the middle of the floor, nearly stolen by Taylor as Taylor nearly takes out Paige Smith, trying to get to that ball. Avoided collision. That would have been a huge collision middle of the floor. Instead, they go inside. Gio Kalia, right-hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Thorin, and she'll bank it in. 39-21 on the station on main scoreboard as here comes Smith. Pronghorns pressing. Finds Taylor. Back to Smith. Should go middle of the floor to Wallenstein. Another turnover for the Rebels as the Pronghorns pressure. Led to a few turnovers here in the fourth quarter. Cadence Jones. On the wing, it's Smith. They go inside to Gio Kalia. Splits a couple of defenders. Tacey Jones, her shot is going to be a foul called against Wilson. As it'll be two free throws for Tacey Jones. First free throw is short. As Cass Argyle is going to check in for Casey Wilson. Second free throw on the way. She pump faked it. the shooter pump faked at the free throw line. It's going to be a violation against the Rebels. Free throw on the way, short, and the Rebels are going to come away with it. No harm done. Smith on the right wing, surveys to Hatch. She'll fire from the free throw line, no good. Rebound pulled in by Cadence Jones, 5:40 to go in the game, and she lobs it high in the air, stolen by Smith. They're going to call a travel against Taylor as she collided with another player, and they call a travel against the Rebels. 39-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cadence Jones on the right wing. Argyle guards her. She'll pull up right wing three. It's off the side rim and out as Hatch pulls in the rebound. Smith down the right wing to Wallenstein. Right corner inside Hatch. Catch and shoot layup is good. It's a great ball movement there from the Rebels. 41-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Casey Jones across the timeline. Her pass nearly stolen by Smith as she's going to be called for on the arm. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to go. Subs in for the Rebels, Haiti Pugmire, Hannah Scott replacing Hatch and Taylor. Jones on the right wing. To Smith, trying to go inside to Giocalia, back to Smith. Thought about the shot instead. Cadence Jones catches top of the key. Inside, Giocalia. Triple teamed by the Rebels. Finds an outlet in Smith. Cadence Jones is going to fire from the top of the key. That's good. 41-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Jones buries the three. Smith down the lane. Nearly loses the dribble. Trying to find Pugmire, but there's going to be a jump ball. It'll go to the Pronghorns. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. 41-24. Tacey Jones is going to check back in for the Pronghorns as she will replace Abbott. They work it through, break the press. Good ball movement there. Smith back to Cadence Jones. Tacey Jones left wing. Work it in the corner. This is Thorin. Back to Cadence Jones, right wing. She surveys. In the corner, Tacey Jones. Top the key to Smith on the right wing. Skip pass. Jones catches on the baseline, drives middle of the floor, floats one up. That's going to rattle around the rim and fall in as Jones has had a pretty good fourth quarter here for the Pronghorns. Smith throws it ahead to Pugmire. That pass is nearly stolen. Haiti comes down with it. As she tries to fire a pass, she's taken down from behind in a collision with a couple of Pronghorns players. I think Haiti was going down trying to fire a bounce pass. So they'll call that foul on number 15, Autumn Madsen. Or I take that back. They'll call that on Jones. Cadence Jones, her first. Lundgren to inbound, fresh into the ballgame. She replaces Smith. Finds Scott, left-hand layup off glass is good. That's a good find there from Lundgren. Wonderfully executed inbounds play by the Rebels, 43-26. Pronghorns break the press. Work it around on the right wing. This is Tacey Jones, drives baseline. Stopped by Wallenstein. Pronghorns continue to work around Smith. Top the key, Cadence Jones. Back to Smith on the right wing. Tacey Jones, right corner. Surveys looking for a teammate. Cadence Jones. Top the key to Smith. Cadence Jones catch and shoot right wing three. Rattles around and out as Scott pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels off and running. As Hannah's going to keep it all the way down the floor. No one stops her. All the way to the rim. Shot is blocked as here come the Pronghorns back the other way. Giocalia fires a pass just a little too high for Smith as the Rebels basketball as Kira Jolly is going to check in for Haiti Pugmire. Weston walks it up the floor. She'll find Wallenstein on the left wing. They continue to survey as Wallenstein drives baseline, top the key to Scott. She'll drive right down the paint. Kicks it to Weston. Finds Lundgren. Drives left into the paint. Finds Jolly. Left wing jumper. Rattles around and out. Rebound as Wallenstein had her hands on it. Drops it off of her foot. Nearly had an offensive rebound there. Good effort from the Rebels. Still playing hard despite up 43-26 with 2:29 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Reminder, at the conclusion of this game, the Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team will take on the FARSON Eden boys varsity basketball team right after this one, about 10 minutes after the game, as Lacey McKinnon is going to check in for Molly Weston. See some of the younger players get some action here. Rebels in a commanding lead. As Cadence Jones, no one picks her up. She's going to pull from the top of the key. Her three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jolly. Fires it ahead to Wallenstein. Slapped away by Gio Kalia. She takes it away. Look at the Pronghorns back the other way. 2:10 left to go on the station on main scoreboard. Cadence Jones, as we're going to get an offensive foul. Moving screen is going to be called against Gio Kalia. Brindley Hatch set to check back in. She'll replace Hannah Scott. Of course, Hannah's still trying to get her legs back underneath her. She missed a couple of weeks with an injury. So Lundgren will play point guard, drives it up the floor. On her left, hands to McKinnon. She drives across the top of the key to Wallenstein. Had it poked away, but a reach-in foul called against the Pronghorns with 1:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 43-26, Rebels on top. Lundgren to inbound. Surveying, looking for a teammate. It's got to go. Finds McKinnon. Actually, that's a great read by Smith as she runs over from the other side of the floor to take it away. Smith down the lane. Good defense there for McKinnon getting back as the Rebels get the rebound. Lundgren crosses over top of the key, drives left into the paint. Stops, finds Wallenstein, her top of the key, three-pointer on the way, off the rim and out, as rebounded by Tacey Jones. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way, 1:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Smith catches on the right wing. She'll drive, fouled from behind by Lundgren. We'll see if it's on the floor or if they're shooting, as they are indeed shooting. Nope, they called it on the floor. (43-26), 1:25 left to go. As Jones in the right corner goes back to Gio Kalia. Her jump shot is going to be a foul called against Jolly as she reached in from the side. 1:19 left to go in the ball game. 43-26 on the station on main scoreboard as Gio Kalia will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way is good. 43-27 on the station on main scoreboard. Back to the line to shoot. 67% free throw shooter coming into the contest. Goes 2 for 2 there, 43-28 on the station on main scoreboard. 1:19 to go as Pronghorns still pressing. Jolly has it. Tried to fire it ahead to McKinnon. That's slapped out of bounds by Gio Kalia. Rebels will inbound across from the scorer's table. Lundgren catches the inbounds pass off and running. Fires across to Wallenstein. She'll back dribble, allow some of that clock to run off. 1:05 to go in the ballgame as Jolly's going to pull up from the free throw line, rattles around and out. As Gio Kalia picks up the board, here come the Pronghorns back the other way. It's Cadence Jones. Inside, Gio Kalia, reverse layup off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound pulled in by Jolly as she comes the other way. She'll slow it down on the right wing, looking for McKinnon inside. So McKinnon makes the play to Hatch in the left corner. Skip pass to Wallenstein. Lundgren catches on the left wing. Jolly drives right, hands to McKinnon. To Lundgren, top of the key. 30 seconds to go in the ballgame. Wallenstein, left wing. She'll survey, gets a screen. Goes inside to Jolly, had it poked away from behind. Here comes Smith back the other way, out in front of everybody. Her right-hand layup is good. 43-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Lundgren up the floor. Surveys, picks up her dribble, finds McKinnon. Rebels got to get it across. There's 4 seconds to go in the game. McKinnon fires it head to Hatch. Finds Jolly as the buzzer will sound, and the Rebels take care of business here. 43-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rich Rebels go 2-0 so far here at the Fossil Country Classic on the girls' side. As when we come back, we'll have the Independent Software Solutions postgame show for you. You're watching a 2023 you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebels varsity basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Back inside the left block, Plains Stars broadcast. This is today's T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. 43-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels take care of business as they win the opening game of the doubleheader here between FARSON and Rich, as the boys are warming up. 7 minutes to go before that game as the Rebels take care of business. When we come back, we'll have your precision play of the game as you are watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we check out the Stacy's Repair instant replay. All right, that's a nice find there from Lundgren. As we go back to our live cam, Rebels boys on the floor, precision play of the game, and you're gonna have to give it to, I'd say, Brave Pugmire finding Violet Taylor top the key for a three-pointer was pretty much the dagger in this one. That was late in the third quarter to put the Rebels up by 17 at the time. With 5:50 left to go here before the next game, we'll head to a commercial break as you're watching T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Have the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we're going to give the player of the game to Haiti Pugmire. As she had 8 points early on in the first quarter, had a few more in the half, as Haiti really got the Rebels off and going. As when we come back, we will set the scene for today's action for the boys as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we set the scene for today's action. The boys come in 4-3, pulling above 500 for the first time this year after the win last night. The Pronghorns come in 3-3. So I think this will be a very interesting matchup between a couple of 1A schools from different states. For the Pronghorns, you have to look out for number 24. That's Kason Macy, averaging 18.5 points per game. Second on the team is Adam Neese with 16.3. Really a three-headed monster when you add in Crescent Mines, as those are the players that average over a point per game for the, or excuse me, over 2 points per game for this FARSON team. As when we come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane, the standout student of the week, Haiti Pugmire.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
This week's T7 Propane standout student of the week, that's Haiti Pugmire. Haiti, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's good to hear. So I think a lot of people are wondering, you missed one of the games over the break with a concussion. How's your head doing, and how are you feeling after that?
You know, it's doing really good. I was so glad that the girls played so well and they worked so hard, and that was just a fun game. Even though I had to sit out, I still had a ton of fun on the bench. So.
Let's transition to that same game was probably, I'd say, your sister Bray's breakout game as a varsity basketball player. What does it mean to you to actually get a chance to actually play on the floor in basketball with Bray, but then in volleyball, you, Tyla, and Bray, all three of the Pugmire daughters were out on the floor at the same time. What does it mean to you to be able to do something that special?
Honestly, it was a dream. I love playing with my sisters, and when I knew that we would all be together, I just wanted to have a game together in volleyball, and we were able to play together, and now in basketball, Bray's playing varsity, so we'll be able to have a lot of games together, and it's been fun.
So like sibling rivalry, do you guys check the stat sheet after each game and compare to see who played better?
No, not really. I haven't after the North Summit. That was our first one, like, really together, and I didn't.
So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic and athletic goals that you want to accomplish by the end of the year?
So I have a 4.0 right now. I would like to keep that and either be valedictorian or salutatorian. I don't know. There's 3 of us right now going for it. Hopefully it can be like a 3-way tie. And I hope basketball, our girls team, can get academic state champs just like volleyball.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. That's I think one of the very cool accomplishments is academic all-state. That means, your entire team, they're on it academics-wise. I've been a part of a lot of teams, none of them academic all-states. So what does it mean for you to be a part of a team like that?
It was so cool for us to get first in that and then to get second in volleyball state, and for the boys to get first and first at state. I think that's such a cool accomplishment for our school.
Yeah, so let's talk about the volleyball season real quick. You missed the entire last year, unfortunately, but you're able to come back and it looked like you didn't miss a beat playing volleyball. How did it feel getting back out on the court?
So it was so good. Coach said the same thing. She's like, it looks like you didn't even miss a year. Well, it felt like it for me. It felt like I was just getting good at state and finally figuring stuff out, but it was a great season. I had a lot of fun.
So take me through a bit. It's no secret that your family owns the Crawford Trough, and a lot of your friends have worked there over the years, just checking out the little canister in the middle with all the names signed to it. What has that really taught you in work ethic? You guys. We want to thank Katie Pugmire for being a part of this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week interview due to the nature of tournament play and the fact that we are getting going. We're behind on this floor as of now, so they're going to try to catch up so that way the later games don't go till midnight, as the Rebels will take on the Pronghorns, as it'll be the boys' side of things. You can see the score right there. 43-30 was the final score of the girls' game. We'll reset the station on main scoreboard, as we'll go over the starting lineups for the Pronghorns first. You got number 25, Cash Jones. Number 2, Crescent Mines. Number 12, Adam Neese. Number 24, Kason Macy. And then number 53, Ori Johnson. For the Rebels, you have number 11, Jaden Desch. 23, Carter Hoffman. Number 5, Drake Weston, who walked over to the tip-off circle like he was going to jump. 34, Carson Meerbrook, and Jaden Corney, number 15, as it'll be Desch and Macy to tip off. As it's in the air, it's slapped to Hoffman. Rebels get first possession. Once again, we are in Wyoming. No shot clock. Meerbrook down the lane. Right-hand layup. No good, but Carson's going to shoot 2 free throws as an early foul against Johnson, as they'll call a block there. Meerbrook to the line to shoot the first free throw. Couple of dribbles into the routine. First free throw on the way is good. Rebels get first points in this matchup. Meerbrook back to the line to shoot. Into the routine. Right-handed free throw on the way is good. Meerbrook goes 2 for 2 from the line, as the Rebels are going to press. Middle of the floor, wide open is Mines down the wing. Rebels get back as Mines is going to get a left corner 3. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Desch, as they're going to call that foul against the Pronghorns. So it'll be on number 24, Kason Mines, his first, team second, barely 15 seconds into the game. Cornea to Hoffman, right corner. He's going to drive the lane. Hands it off to Meerbrook, but he's going to be called for the traveling violation. Took that extra step in the lane. Rebels press again. Pronghorns able to get it across half court. Rebels still in the zone defense. Mines surveys from the wing. Gets it right back in the left corner. Thought about instead, goes inside to Neese. One-on-one with Meerbrook. Back to Mines outside. Thought about the shot. Instead, finds Jones. Middle of the floor to Mines, floats one up. That's a tough shot. And that is why he averages nearly 20 points per game as Desch was all over him. Here come the Rebels back the other way, 7:08 to go. Desch hands to Hoffman. To Cornea up top. To Desch on the left wing. One dribble, fires the three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Neese. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way with Jones. Across the timeline. Into the offense. Neese at the left elbow. Into the corner for Mines. He's going to fire the three. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Meerbrook as he will find Weston off and running are the Rebels. Meerbrook catches middle of the lane. No, that's stolen by Jones. As it bounced off of Meerbrook. Jones, his pass stolen by Meerbrook. As it's a race to the hoop. Carson out in front of everyone. Right-hand layup is good. As Rebels go on top 4-2. Carson has all 4 points for the Rebels. They're going to press. Johnson on the right wing. Middle of the floor to Neese. Lobs it over to Jones on the left wing. He picks up his dribble. Neese top the key inside. Stolen by Desch into the hands of Hoffman. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Weston passes behind him. As Carter was trying to throw it ahead. Rebels turn it over. Trying to go quickly. So we talked about in the girls game that there are some turnovers you don't necessarily mind. And that is one of them, as we are going to get a timeout called by the Pronghorns bench. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as stinging on 98.3 KDQ. More after this commercial break.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels are going to bring a 1-3-1 zone, 3/4 court, as Mines gets it on the left wing. Pronghorns break it. Trying to go inside to Neese, able to do so. Doubled immediately back to Mines. As he surveys from that left corner, skip pass to Jones. He drives right inside. Neese catches at the elbow, fires a jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in by Mines, but we're going to get a foul on the floor as Hoffman grabbed Mines after the miss, or else Mines would have had a layup. Checking in the game for the Rebels is number 12, Ridge Longren. He'll replace Carter Hoffman. 5:35 left to go here in the first quarter. 4-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Pronghorns to inbound. Neese catches, lays it in, and a foul on Meerbrook as he's playing defense with his back. Neese to the line to shoot the free throw, where he comes into this matchup shooting 61%. Johnson and Mines lead the way, with Johnson at 83, Mines at 79. Neese to the line to shoot, and one free throw. Rattles around and out as Meerbrook tips the rebound to Desch. Here come the Rebels off and running as Weston catches on the right wing. He drives, he's going to be called for a carrying violation. As a couple of self-inflicted wounds for the Rebels here, as a couple of turnovers without defense all over him. Mines to Jones, middle of the floor. Back to Mines as the Pronghorns themselves are going to have a self-inflicted turnover as that pass goes too far out of bounds. 5:19 to go here in the second quarter. Here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Cornea. He'll walk it up the floor. To Lundgren, to Desch. He drives, middle of the floor. Weston catches. He'll attack. Stops at the free throw line to Lundgren. Thought about the shot. Instead will look to attack. Finds Weston. Top of the key three on the way. It's good. It's a good find there. Lundgren to Weston. Rebels go on top 7-4. Bringing the press. 2-on-1 as they break it. Here comes Neese. Drops it off inside to Mines. He bobbles it as he's going to spin out. Try to find Jones. Able to do so. He'll attack. Drops it off inside to Mines. His left-hand layup no good. Neese with the rebound. His layup is good. So he's got 4 early on for the Pronghorns. As Weston pushes up the floor. Finds Cornea to Lundgren. Thought about the three instead. He'll drive right, spin back into the lane. Finds Desch. Left corner three on the way is good. Back-to-back threes for the Rebels, have them up 10-6 on the station on main scoreboard with 4:19 left to go in the first quarter. It's Johnson on the right wing. Works it to Jones on the left wing. They go inside Neese. Poked away from behind. Meerbrook takes it away and then loses it. Neese is going to have a layup as that ball got away from him. 6 early on for Neese. Throwing ahead to Dash, catches on the wing. Cornea, top of the key. Back to Dash, left wing. He's going to pull from way downtown and buries it. What a shot from Jaden Dash. Hand in his face, knocks it down from about 30 feet. 13-8, Rebels on top on the station on main scoreboard as Lundgren nearly takes it away. Neese down the lane, pass behind Mines is going to go out of bounds. Dash knocks it out of bounds. Rebels will reset as Hoffman's set to join the game for Cornea. Dash has 6 early on. Mines catches, looks to attack. Stolen by Dash into the hands of West, and here come the Rebels back the other way. Thrown ahead, Lundgren over his head, out of bounds. As that pass was just a split second too late. As Lundgren will check out. Weston will check back in. Johnson has it on the right wing inside. Stolen by Hoffman into the hands of Cornea, as that's got to be a block as it is. That'll be the second on Johnson as Cornea took off, trying to go down the lane. Foul will be on the floor. Checking into the ball game for the Pronghorns. Number 15, Connor Weiss, set to get his first action of the game as Johnson in foul trouble. Will sit for probably the rest of the first quarter. Rebels to inbound under the hoop. It's Dash. Cornea up top. Goes to Hoffman. Back to Cornea. Work to the right wing for West, and he's going to fire from 3 as he misses that one. Hoffman with the rebound. Surveys to Dash. Meerbrook in the right corner. He jab steps, fires a 3. That's short. So Rebels will fall in love with the 3 ball a bit here. It's working for him so far. Here comes Weiss down the lane. Jump stop in the lane. Tries to find a teammate. That pass is going to be knocked away as Cornea tried to body off Weiss instead of grabbing it. Weiss knocks it off of Cornea out of bounds as Rich Lundgren is going to check in for Jaden Cornea. Rebels rotating players quickly. So they're going to match up man-to-man. Jones, top of the floor. Works it on the wing, back to Jones up top. Weiss catches at the elbow. Thought about the shot, being hounded by 2 Rebels. Takes it down the lane, that's good, and 1. As that's a really late foul by Hoffman. As you just got to get out of the way there. Even if you didn't follow him, you just got to get out of the way. Don't allow the refs the opportunity to call the and one, especially after Weiss was that open for the layup. So go to the line to shoot the and one free throw. On the way is good. He's got 9 of the 11 points for the Pronghorns. As Hoffman will check out. Lundgren will check back in. Throws it ahead to Meerbrook. Nobody looking. Carson's going to lay it in. 15-11 on the station on main scoreboard. As Weiss has some blood on him. That might be the only thing that stops him today. Into the ball game. We're 55, trying to find the name on the roster. Rebels are going to press. Pronghorn survey back to Jones on the wing. Gets it right back. He's going to fire the 3. That's short. Rebound tipped around. Pronghorns get the rebound as it's slapped back into the hands of Macy. Jones will reset. No shot clock here in Wyoming. 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. 15-11 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. Inside pass knocked away. Here comes Cornea back the other way. Good hands from Meerbrook to get the steal. Looks ahead. Weston. His layup no good. Rebound pulled in by Perry. It's blocked out of bounds. 15-11 on the station on main scoreboard. Good effort by the Pronghorns to get back and stop the layup with 1:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Dash to inbound. Surveys, finds Cornea up top. 1:55 to go here in the first quarter. Dash catches in the left corner, drives the lane. His attack off glass, no good. As the Pronghorns pull in the board, here they come the other way. Weiss on the wing, it's Jones. Back to Weiss, right wing. He'll survey. Top the key, it's Mines. Work it around. Jones finds Macy. Jones rips through, has it nearly stolen. This time ripped away by Lundgren, throws it ahead. Weston out in front of everyone. His right-hand layup is good. It's a great play by Ridge Lundgren, steal and the assist. 17-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels are getting it done on the defensive end today. Jones across the timeline. Down low, ball nearly ripped away. They're going to call it jump ball, as it will stay with the Pronghorns. As Neese looks like he's ready to check back in. He will do so. Rebels have been on a 6-0 run. Or excuse me, the Rebels have expanded the lead to 6 since Neese went out with the blood. Lob it up inside to Neese. He floats it, no good. Rebound battled for. We're going to call a foul against Desch. Only the 4th team foul, 57 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Next foul will put the Pronghorns to the line. They'll inbound underneath the Rebels hoop. Trying to get it in, they lob it up, stolen by Cornea to Lundgren out in front of everyone. His right-hand layup is good, as the Rebels defense is swarming right now. 19-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Last 4 points coming via a turnover and a layup. Here comes Johnson playing with 3 fouls. They work it around. Mines is going to fire over Desch. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. 34 seconds to go as he fires it ahead to Weston. He'll attack the lane, floats it up 5 feet. That's good. Rebels fast breaking really well here in the first quarter. They got 21 points. They lead by 10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Middle of the floor to Jones. That's going to be a hand check foul against Cornea as he reached in, got him on the arm. Rebels defense being uberly aggressive, as this should be the 5th foul. Indeed it is. Should be 2 free throws, and it will be. It'll be Connor Weiss to go to the free throw line. 67% on the year, but he's only 4 of 6. We'll shoot 2 free throws with 19.5 to go in the quarter. First free throw is good. Macy checks back in as he'll replace Johnson, who did a good job playing with 2 fouls there, not picking up the 3rd. Second free throw on the way is good. 21-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 18 seconds to go here in the quarter. As Lundgren dribbles at the top of the key. 11 to go. Pulls up. Step back 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Neese, and Perry reaches in, fouls him 80 feet away from the offensive basket, as now before the end of the quarter, the Pronghorns will get 2 more free throws. So you got to live with that one. Just let them take the rebound. They get a shot off before the 5.8 going full court. Well, you guys are getting back on defense. You live with it. Free throw on the way. Rattles around and out. 5 seconds to go for the Rebels. As Neese back to the line to shoot. Ball in the air. That's good. 21-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels up by 7. As Desch will inbound. It's Cornea. Works to Weston. Splits a couple of defenders. 3 seconds to go. All the way down the lane. Right-hand layup is good, as Drake Weston goes coast to coast for the layup at the horn. As the Rebels are going to take a 23-14 lead into the break, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening at 98.3 KADQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening at 98.3 KDQ. As that shot by Lundgren in and out will go out of bounds. It'll be Pronghorns basketball as Meerbrook nearly pulled away the offensive board. Johnson playing with 2 fouls. Goes to Jones, back to Johnson on the left wing. His pass inside, they go Mines, left corner threes, blocked by Lundgren, out of bounds. Good effort there from Ridge Lundgren as he came back after the broken press to get his hand on that shot. Be out of bounds, Pronghorns basketball to the right of the Rebels hoop. They serve it inside to Mines. His shot rattles around and falls. If he gets in deep, there's not much the Rebels can do. Cornea finds Desch. To Weston on the top of the key. Gets a screen from Meerbrook. Trying to go inside to Meerbrook as Meerbrook got tangled up when Weston threw the pass. He tried to pull away, not able to do so. 23-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. Jones has it right wing, back to Johnson on the left wing. Rebels will match up. Neese has the ball still. Atop the key. Mines is going to pull up for the long 2. Back rim and out, no good. Rebound by Mines into the hands of Jones. Neese will catch and fade from 15. That's short. Rebound by Lundgren as he throws it ahead to Cornea. Here come the Rebels off and running. He'll attack. Slows it down to Desch. He's going to step into a three-pointer, but he'll call for the travel. Like to see Desch on the secondary fast break right there. You know, he pulled up from about 27 feet. Take a couple of dribbles, attack the paint. With his athleticism, he probably navigates his way through the paint, gets himself a good look. As Mines floats one up, no good. Rebound by Macy, he misses. Neese is fouled on the attempt by Desch. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 6:24 to go here in the second quarter. That'll be the second team foul. Or I believe that's actually the first team foul, excuse me. As it'll be on the floor, they're going to say that the foul came on the rebound instead of on the shot attempt. Pronghorns looking at inbounds. They throw it over the back. Good job there by Macy, letting the ball go over the line before picking it up. If he picks it up before the line goes over, then it's over and back. Alertly there, lets it go. Pronghorns work it to Mines. Lob it inside to Macy. He surveys inside, pass to Mines. His layup no good. Rebound pulled in by Meerbrook as him and Desch battled for it. Thrown ahead to Weston as he keeps it alive for Cornea. Kept alive to Meerbrook. To Weston, thought about the 3 instead. Drives the lane, left-hand layup short. Good drive there from Drake, just couldn't finish it. 5:53 to go in the second. Here come the Pronghorns back on offense. Rebels stop the transition as Mines surveys to Johnson. To Macy, his pass deflected by Desch. Weston didn't see the deflection as he had a chance to grab it. Goes out of bounds on the baseline as Carter Hoffman's going to check in for Jaden Desch. Jones to inbound. Three-pointer from the corner from Neese, and he buries it. 23-19 on the station on main scoreboard. It's a 4-point game. Rebels still looking for first points of the quarter. Meerbrook's going to fire from three. That's off. 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. Here comes Johnson down the right wing. Neese works to Mines. Back to Neese. As he's going to fire the shot. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels back the other way. He'll slow it down. Rebels into the offense. Let's see if they can try to get something going towards the hoop as Weston looks to attack. Back to Lundgren. Pump fakes the three. He's going to pull up. Tough shot. Banks it in. Rebels will take it at this point. Hopefully that will take the lid off the basket on the Rebels side. Pass nearly stolen as Cornea poked it away from behind. Here comes Neese down the lane. As Cornea poked it away from behind there. They're going to call a foul against him, though. Jaden Cornea's got his hands on a lot of basketballs on the defense today, as Desch is going to check in for him. Checking in for the Pronghorns, number 15, Connor Weiss. He'll replace Neese. Inbound to Mines underneath, floats one up, fading away. Rebound by Weston. Come the Rebels back the other way. Got numbers if they hurry. Weston has it ripped away from behind to the floor. Weston gets the ball, stolen by the Pronghorns. As Johnson's gonna have to chase it down, able to keep it alive. Finds Weiss. He's gonna pull up for three, back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. As here come the Rebels back the other way. Desch catches on the right wing. Go inside to Meerbrook. He faces up, right-handed spin move. He's gonna draw a foul. Took on a triple team there, drew the foul. Be the first of the quarter against the Pronghorns. Neese is going to check right back in. He will replace Weiss. Meerbrook catches left wing. We go to Desch. Inside to Meerbrook. He attacks. Splits the defenders. Blocked. Saved by Meerbrook to Hoffman. He turns. That's blocked again by Neese. Lundgren shot blocked. Three straight blocks on defense for the Pronghorns. As Mines out in front of everyone, loses control of the ball. They go inside Neese. He turns off glass. Good. Comes Lundgren. Across the timeline, Weston avoids the defense, attacks, floats it off glass, over Neese and good. What a shot from Drake Weston, 28-21. From the Pronghorns back the other way, Neese middle of the floor. He walks into a three, instead goes inside to Macy, tipped away by Desch into the hands of Lundgren, and here comes Ridge the other way. He'll attack and is going to draw the foul. We'll shoot two free throws. We'll check out the Stacey Repair instant replay of Drake Weston, giving the Rebels a 17-11 lead back in the first quarter. It's now 28-21. Lundgren to the line. Shoot two free throws. First free throw on the way is good. Lundgren back to the line to shoot the second. Good as well. 30-21 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels are going to back off. Longhorns will be on offense. On the wing as the Rebels fall back into his zone defense. Macy's going to turn and shoot from the elbow. No good. Gets his own rebound as he'll attack. They're going to call a foul on the floor against Meerbrook. It'll be the third team foul against the Rebels with 2:43 here to go in the first quarter. Or excuse me, first half, as Perry's going to check in for Meerbrook. Jones to inbound. Goes Neese. He's going to catch and shoot right away. That's short as Weston had the rebound. If he could have gathered it in, he had Perry streaking down the sideline. Rebels are able to regain possession. They find Desch on the left wing. Perry catches top of the key to Weston. He'll attack middle of the floor, pump fakes. That's going to be a foul called against Neese as the pump fake from Weston got him in the air. He fell on Drake. Third foul of the half. Trying to go inside to Noah Perry. Be the first against Neese. Desch to inbound. Surveys finds Hoffman open. His right-hand layup, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Pronghorns. Rebels will retain possession. Tough break there as the Rebels got a really good look, just couldn't finish. With 2:20 to go here in the second quarter, they're on top 30-21. Perry catches in the left corner to Lundgren. Weston to Desch, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Mines as he'll walk it up the floor down the left wing side. Neese open in the corner, no one guards him. His three is good. I think he trash talked the Rebels bench on the way through as Desch lays it in over him. 32-24. Good drive there from Desch. We were talking about earlier with his athleticism. So the Rebels drop back into a 2-3 zone. To Johnson. To Neese. Back to Mines. Top of the key. Work it to Johnson. Macy. Back to Johnson. Goes to Macy right corner. Back to Johnson. Pronghorns work it around. Hit Mines three as an air ball out of bounds off of the Rebels as Macy threw it off of Hoffman's head with 1:21 left to go in the second quarter. Macy, catch and shoot, 5-footer is good. Desch pushes up the floor on the left wing, 32-26. Desch on the wing. Drives by Neese, gets him spinning. Fadeaway jumper, that's a nice move there from Jaden Desch. As he went one-on-one with Neese there. Had Neese swimming. Neese catches on the right corner. Back to Jones up top. Back to Neese. He's going to skip past to Mines. In the corner for Jones. Neese top of the key. 35 seconds to go. Looks like the Pronghorns trying to play for the final shot. Middle of the floor. It's turned over. Rebels get the ball as Weston's going to slow it down. As the Rebels will slow see if they take the opportunity for the final shot of the half. They're on top 34-26. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Into the corner for Lundgren. Goes to Desch, top of the key, 13 seconds to go. Desch pulls up from way downtown and drills the three-pointer right at the half. Lundgren nearly gets the steal. Actually, the whistle blows. Rebels basketball as it went out of bounds off of the Pronghorns. Great play there, Ridge Lundgren. Tremendous shot from Jaden Desch. 37-26 as the Rebels are going to get another chance. Here right before half, Lundgren to inbound. See if the Rebels draw up here. It's actually be Desch on the inbounds pass. Inside to Perry, finds Lundgren, top of the key, three, and the buzzer's good! Ridge Lundgren holds the pose as the Rebels go up 14 at the half. He gets the swipe on the defensive side after the inbounds pass, buries the three, and the Rebels go into the break up 14 as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmerer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The hometown
Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the West Block broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. 40-26 at the half. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team, Lex Cornea, as part of the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show. You're listening to a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening at 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act. When you have an emergency, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
You're with the head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team. That's Coach Lex Cornea. Coach Cornea, how you doing today?
Doing well. Thanks, Aaron.
It's good to hear. So after break, but you guys were able to play a game in between Christmas and New Year's. You guys went down to North Summit, took care of North Summit on their home floor. What about that game stands out to you?
Well, it's just a quality win, you know, and in Utah, it's not like you have a selection committee like you do in college basketball. You don't have to impress a person, you have to impress an algorithm. And that RPI system, you need quality wins. And we knew with the injuries that we had, and when you looked at our schedule, that we were going to be very fortunate to come out of December 3-3. And just hats off to the kids to really grind and work and play well in a hostile environment and give themselves a chance. You know, like no game decides your season in December or January, but they set things up, and that was a good one.
So you guys are, in fact, starting to get healthier, unfortunately. Probably lost Riker Hoffman for the season, but with Riker going out, Jaden Desch came back, and he made an impact in that game.
Yeah, without a doubt. He got in some foul trouble, but what I really love about Jaden is he really played within us, and that's tough, you know, when you've got a kid as competitive as he is, coming back after an injury, and he's been on that bench watching and just itching to play. You know, it takes a lot of maturity to not go out there and force things and try to get too much, and I thought he just played really within what we try to do as a group, and hit some big shots, got a massive block to end that game, and kept his head up despite foul trouble. So I couldn't have scripted a better one for him to open.
Moving along to this weekend, you guys have the Kemmerer tournament, and you'll start off playing the host in Kemmerer. What do you know about them
them, and what can we kind of expect from them?
Well, they're 3-4, but they played teams really tough. They played Cokeville to 1 or 2 points, and I think that was a little bit off the radar for Kemmerer. I think people thought they were down. They graduated, I believe it's the Mickelson kid last year, but Bowen, he played last year, but man, he's averaging 20 a game. They've got Perkins and Rogers, who are both over 10, and they're a pretty potent scoring combination. They like to make the game just kind of dirty and gritty and get points as they can, and I think it's just a good test for us. I think they mirror a lot of teams in our region, what they'll try to do. So, yeah, it's a great Thursday night matchup.
So on Friday, you guys play FARSON. They're a smaller Wyoming school. What do you know about them, and what can we kind of expect from them?
Well, FARSON has played good basketball for a very long time. In some ways, they kind of remind me of Rich, where, they don't win it all the time, but they are right there year in, year out. It just seems like they don't really have droughts. So, they already beat Grace, Idaho, which is Grace, a good program. They lost to Bear Lake by 3, and they've got some big kids with just great footwork. They're really disciplined. They board hard, and we're going to have to bring the same energy we had against North Summit. We were +6 in rebounding in that game, which I felt like decided it, and we're going to have that and more against FARSON on a second day of a tournament. Legs are tired, so that'll be a challenge.
And then you guys will wrap the tournament up with Big Piney on Saturday. So last year they were a 2-headed monster. What do you know about them again this year?
Well, the Stoutenburg kid is pretty special, but they have some other kids that are doing things. The Walton kid, he averages 19. I don't know, it's kind of tough to get stats on him, but we knew that Stoutenburg was going to play well, and we knew they had a big from last year that just works hard, doesn't care what it looks like, and he's going to earn points against you, and rebounds, and steals, and box outs. And so there's 3 just really gritty teams, which is kind of what you sign up for when you go to Wyoming. And, the shot clock kind of allows them, the lack of shot clock allows them to control and ground and pound a little bit more than you can in Utah. And I just think it's great matchups, especially before we go to Tabby next week.
So 3 games in 3 days. What do you want to see from your team this weekend?
Well, the energy we saw in North Summit, I thought that even if we had lost that game, we won the fight against a team that is very tough and is fully capable of winning a fight. So I was very proud about that. The rebounding advantage that we had against the Sargent kid, who is a load, just other good athletes. The Smith kid, who, you can tell he's a football body, but man, that's pretty good when you go rebound. And for us to be +6, I was really proud of our turnovers. We cut those down to 14 from like 23. So I just think guys are listening, guys are attentive. I think they're believing, and it's an exciting time to be a Rebel.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
I want to thank Coach Lex Corner for being a part of today's Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have the first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Quickly, Town of Woodruff first half highlights. Interesting note about this game, only 7 players combined between the two teams have scored. 3 of them for the Pronghorns, as Nice has 20, Macy has 4, and then Smith, who's number 15, who we've misidentified as Weiss, has 2 as well. For the Rebels, leading the way is Desch with 13, as the first shot of the half by the Pronghorns is a miss. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Desch has 13. Weston has 11. Desch has the ball in the corner, finds Hoffman. He's going to fire for 3. That's his first 3 points of the ball game. Now the Rebels have 5 players with points as we finish this off. Meerbrook has 6 and Lundgren has 10. Now Carter Hoffman with 3. Down the lane, pass deflected, nearly stolen as Nice on the wing. Johnson. Top the key back to Johnson. They go inside to Macy. Pronghorns looking to get him going. Short. Rebound tipped away by Cornea as he goes after and gets it. Unfortunately, tried to save it. Goes out of bounds off of him as Johnson goes back to hustle there to get the ball back for the Pronghorns. He'll inbound. He's going to fire one into the corner for Mines. He'll fire the 3. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Meerbrook as there's contact. Whistle blows to check on a player that went down hard there. He appears to be all right. As Desch is going to walk it up the floor. 7 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. Finds Cornea, left wing. To Weston in the left corner. Drives middle of the paint. He's blocked from behind. Weiss gets the rebound. Work it on the wing. That's Jones. Corner. Inside to Macy under the hoop. Floats one up. No good. Been that type of night, but Weiss is there to clean it up. Make that Nice there to clean it up. 40-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:35 to go here in the third quarter. Rebels on top, 43-28. Desch works it on the wing to Hoffman. To Cornea, gets the screen, drives left, drops it off to Weston. His 5-footer's good. It's a nice pass there from Cornea. Good cut there from Weston. Instead of cutting all the way into the lane where the posts are, he stopped about 5 feet away. Was able to knock down the jumper. Go inside. Macy right back to Jones. He's going to fire the 3. No good. As the rebound is going to be a foul called against the Pronghorns. Rebels will walk it up the floor. That's the first foul of the quarter, as that's on 24, Macy, his second, with 5:55 left to go. Cornea across the timeline, gets a screen into the lane, kicks to Weston, left corner 3, thought about it, instead drives. Up and under move inside to Meerbrook to Desch. Weston, top of the key, he'll survey. He's gonna hand it to Cornea. He attacks the lane to Desch, catch and shoot, right wing 3's good. As Jaden Desch has 16 points in the contest, 48-28. Rebels on top. Here comes Jones down the lane. No one stops him. His layup is no good as it rattled around and came out. Been that type of day offensively as Meerbrook's going to call for a double dribble. As that is indeed the right call as he put the ball down to navigate. I think he thought because it was touched maybe it would reset the dribble, but I don't think the Pronghorns player got to it. Looked like the right call from up here with 5:19 to go. Rebels on top, 48-28. Pronghorns go inside. Work it back out to Nice, top of the key. Rebels in a zone here. Inside to Macy. As they're going to get a foul call. I believe it'll be on Carter Hoffman. As it is on the floor, so it's on Hoffman. Meerbrook had good position. As Lundgren's going to check in for Carter. It'll be his 3rd foul. As the Longhorns go quickly Muirbrook wasn't ready, and Macy knocks down the jumper over his head. 48-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Desch. Hands to Weston. Bumped in the lane to Cornea. He drives left across the right wing. Middle of the floor, floats it up, no good. Rebound battled for, pulled in by Nice. Jones, one-on-one with Weston, crosses the timeline. On the wing. Pump fake, top of the key, they go to Mine. Shot was blocked by Lundgren. Desch with the board, throws it ahead to Lundgren. As he's open for the layup, pump fake, lets the defender go by. It's a nice move there from Ridge Lundgren as he gets the block and the points. 50-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Jones crosses over top of the key. Finds Mines, they go inside to Macy. It's tipped around, Desch with the steal. Here come the Rebels back the other way, 3-on-2. Weston out in front, gets the left-hand layup as Desch distributes. 52-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Rebels off and running here in the second half. Mines, left wing. Working on the wing to Jones on the right side. They go inside Nice, turn around, right-handed hook shot's good. He's got every move in his bag. 52-32 as Cornea across the timeline. To Weston, left wing. Gets a screen. Pulls up from the top of the key. His jumper's good. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way with Smith. Pulls up from 5 feet, no good. Rebound pulled in by Macy. His jumper off the side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Desch as he beats 3 Pronghorns up the floor. 3-on-1 with Lundgren, and he's going to lay it in with the right hand and one as Ridge Lundgren gets fouled after the layup. Let's check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay of Lundgren's layup after the block shot. We'll go back to our live cam as Ridge will get the and one. 56-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebound no good. Desch gets it. Pronghorns were cherry picking as Weston's going to get a layup. As Nice was standing at the three-point line on the Pronghorns side. As the timeout's going to be called by the Pronghorns. You're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ. We'll be right back with our Gary Bear fan cam.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Gary Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. 435-946-8888 as we catch a chunk of the Rebels fans sitting down there behind the bench as the Rebels are enjoying quite the night. 58-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Pronghorns basketball out of bounds across from the scorer's table. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Weston, Lundgren, Perry, Cornea, Desch. 5 on the floor for the Pronghorns is Smith, Jones, Eli Shear fresh into the ballgame. Nice and Macy as Nice has it middle of the lane. Drops off inside to Shear, rejected by Desch. Grabs his own rebound, throws it ahead. A couple of Rebels are there. Cornea tries to go inside to Weston. Steps back, Lundgren, right wing 3, rattles around and out. Nice with the rebound. As the Rebels bench were ready to go crazy there. Smith has it, hands to Jones as they'll walk across the timeline with 2:30 to go here in the quarter. Nice inside, right-hand layup is good. He's had a phenomenal night. By my count, he has 28 points. The only issue is only 6 points between the rest of his teammates. Cornea top of the key. Desch on the left wing. To Weston. He's going to pull from 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Cornea as the Rebels will reset. Lundgren backs it out. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left to go. Rebels on top, 58-34 on the station on main scoreboard as Weston. A couple left-hand dribbles to Perry at the right elbow. He's going to hand to Cornea. To Weston. Left corner three on the way. This one's good. 61-34. Rebels are shooting the lights out here in the third quarter. Comes Smith up the wing. Finds Shear. Right wing looking for a teammate. Back to Smith. Passes off of Macy. Here comes Weston back the other way. Out races everyone. Right hand layups. No good. It rattled around and out, but Perry's there to clean it up. Good hustle from Noah as he did not take the play for granted. Rebels were able to get there, lay it in. Good hustle from Noah. They go inside Neese. His shot is good. 63-36. And the Rebels back the other way. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels bench as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on 98.3 KEDQ as Jaden Desch kind of just half-heartedly threw a three-pointer up and it went in. Kind of day that the Rebels are having right now.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ. 63-36 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels on top with the ball. 107 left to go in the third quarter. Lundgren to inbound across from the Rebels bench to Cornea. As he goes to Perry. Hands it off to Weston. Left corner three on the way. That's no good. Rebound to Lundgren. Caught it at the three-point line. Thought about the shot. Instead finds Weston his three. Pump fakes goes to Desch. As Desch draws the foul, it'll be on Neese. Oh, take that back. That's on. Oh, they did say 12. Well, yep, it is on Neese. Desch to inbound. That's the third foul of the quarter against the Pronghorns. Cornea catches in the left corner. Lundgren up top to Weston in the corner. Tries to go inside. He's going to get the ball right back. Dribbles through the lane. Cornea top the key. Rebels going a little too quickly here as they've bobbled the last few passes. Weston slows it down, backs out. As Cornea to Weston. To Desch. To Weston, left wing three on the way, buries it. Rebels shooting the lights out here, 66-36, up 30 with 14 seconds to go. Inside to Neese, floats one, no good, rebound tips it in. 66-38, Lundgren pulls up, deep threes, good! And he got hacked, no call. Ridge Lundgren buries his second buzzer beater of the day, 69-36, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KEDQ. We'll be right back after this.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. 407-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, as we head to our live cam fourth quarter. Got to correct the score, 69-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as the Rebels are shooting the ball very, very well. Rebels 5 on the floor. Lundgren, Cornea, Weston, Muirbrook, and Talon Pace into the game for the first time today. Weston to inbound. Cornea walking up the floor as we are underway here in the fourth quarter. 69-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Muirbrook catches at the elbow, hands to Weston. He'll drive, trying to drop it off inside. Good defense there from Jones as he deflects it out of bounds. Lundgren to inbound. Muirbrook catches on the wing to Weston, back to Lundgren. Thought about the shot instead, goes inside to Muirbrook, draws the foul. Rebels will reset, do it again, out of bounds under the hoop. Foul's on Neese, will be his third. Team first to the quarter. Muirbrook catches, goes Weston with the backdoor cut. Nice find there, that's a beautiful play. Off the inbounds as Weston, they lined up the same way. Instead of going back to the corner, Weston back cut, got a layup out of it as Johnson catches. Go inside. Back to Mines. Jones surveys. Up top to Macy. Johnson. Pass goes through his hands, is going to go over and back. Instead, actually, the Pronghorns let it go out of bounds. Rebels get the ball deeper on the Pronghorn side. Smith's going to check back in for the Pronghorns. He'll replace Macy. Comes Cornea. 7:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lundgren on the right wing to Muirbrook, top of the key to Pace. Surveys, hands to Lundgren. To Pace, catch and shoot, right corner three on the way is no good. Rebound by Muirbrook, had to save it back in bounds. Pronghorns kick it away from themselves. Cornea catches as they survey again. Lundgren thought about it, instead goes Weston. He fakes the shot, drives by all the way to the hoop, no good on the layup. So Muirbrook tries to save, it's going to go out of bounds off the Rebels. Right now defensively, the Pronghorns have Neese against Weston. Lundgren checks out. Hoffman checks back in. Jones drives right down the sideline. Pass deflected as Muirbrook comes away with it. Pushes it ahead to Cornea. Rips through looking to attack. Drops it outside to Weston, top of the key, Muirbrook. He'll attack. Ball tipped away from him, it's turned over as the Pronghorns throw it long. Weston comes back, take it away like an offensive back. Here he comes back the other way. He's going to be fouled on the play by number 0, Jeff Godwin, fresh into the ball game, will pick up his first foul. 6:05 left to go, 71-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Connor Weiss will check into the game. He will replace Neese. Cornea, top of the key. To Muirbrook as he surveys. Hoffman catches on the wing. Dribbles top of the key. To Muirbrook, hesitates down the lane. Maybe a foul on the play. As it'll be on the floor. Muirbrook still down. We're going to take a quick commercial break. So you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as Weston looks to inbound, finds pace, left elbow, drives right, spins back, finds Cornea in the lane, hands off to Perry, 5-foot jumper short, rebound pulled in by Smith. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way. 5:39 left to go in the fourth quarter, 71-38, Rebels on top on the Station on Main scoreboard. As we need a foul called against the Rebels. Beyond pace, his first. Team first. Pronghorns to inbound. Go to Godwin. To Smith. He surveys. Continues to dribble. Weston all over him. Jones, they go inside to Weiss. Turns, floats it off the rim. Rattles around, no good. Rebound pulled in by Pace as he is tripped from behind, no call. Tough break for the Rebels as Weiss is going to catch. Pump fake stripped away. They're going to call a foul on Hoffman, though. Yeah, as into the game comes Lundgren and Desch. Replace Cornea and Weston. For those of you wondering the possibility of why there's still Rebel starters on the floor right now, 71-38, it's because the Rebels don't have very many opportunities to rep playing 3 games in 3 days. So I think they're trying to get their starters as much time on the floor as possible. That way they have their legs under them for 3-3 later in the year, as we need a foul called against Pace. Beyond the push. Out of bounds under the hoop. It'll be the Pronghorns ball. Jones to inbound. Top side to Godwin. Working to Smith on the wing. Jones, top of the key. Dribbles to the right wing. Trying to go inside. Able to do so there as Neese is going to draw the blocking foul. Much to the chagrin of the Rebel side. Kind of lowered the shoulder there, but refs call a block. Will be 2 free throws for Neese. Free throw is good. 71-39 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we update the Station on Main scoreboard. Back to the line, 4:44 left to go in the quarter. Free throw is short, rebound pulled in by Pace. Finds Perry as the Rebels are off and running with Desch. Jones will walk with him up the floor. To Lundgren, left wing. Gets a screen. Tries to drop it off inside. Instead, turned over. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way. As that's thrown up the sideline out of bounds. Rebels ball out of bounds under their own hoop. As Macy's going to check back in for Godwin. .423 to go in the fourth quarter. 71-39, Rebels on top. Lundgren catches left wing. Jab step finds Perry, top of the key. He's going to fire the three-pointer. In and out. Rebound pulled in by Neese. Here come the Pronghorns back the other way. 4:07 left to go in the ball game. Smith. You're going to call a foul against Pace. As Neese will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Into the game is Mines. He replaced Johnson. First free throw on the way is short. Neese back to the line. Second free throw on the way. No good. As the Rebels watch the rebound get pulled in. Neese lays it up off the rebound. Second miss. Neese gets another rebound. He misses again this time as they're going to call a foul against Pace. I think this will be his 5th. And Tiny Pace comes in, uses all 5. Daniel Smith will check in for him. (71-39), 3:52 left to go here in the quarter. First free throw is good. Back to the line, second free throw on the way, good as well. Checking in the game for the Pronghorns, Connor Weiss will replace Neese. 71-41 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Pronghorns are going to pick up a half court. Smith catches on the right wing. Hoffman up top to Lundgren. Thought about the shot, instead pump fakes. Pulls up from 5. Finds Desch, top of the key as the Rebels will reset. No shot clock, so they don't have to hurry. Pass to Lundgren's deflected out of bounds by the Pronghorns. It'll be Rebels basketball. I think the deflection caught one of the Rebels on the bench as Carson Muirbrook's getting a good laugh. Smith on the wing, back to Desch up top. As Desch looks to attack. Pulls up from 5 feet, banks it in. That's a nice move there from Desch. I think he wanted to fade away, but he saw that he shook the defender with the half spin. Instead, he lines up, takes the jumper, buries it. 73-41. Rebels on top. Cash Jones, top of the key. Works to Macy. Pronghorns go back to the top. Jones to Macy. Working it around. Smith to Mines. This looks like the Rebels are about to clear their bench. Go inside to Mines, or excuse me, Macy. His right-hand layup is good. Rebels have done a very good job on Macy so far today, averaging nearly 20 per game. 73-43 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren crosses the timeline. Goes to Desch. Fake the handoff to Hoffman. He drives down the lane, kicks to Lundgren, right corner 3 on the way. No good. As it went over the backboard, they're going to keep playing. Throw ahead to Smith. Rebels give up the layup there as they're going to call timeout. As we're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plant Tires broadcast booth. The 5 on the floor for the Rebels coming out of the timeout will be Carter Scott, Ridge Lundgren. Oh, take that back. It'll be Carter Scott, Carter Grohl, Noah Perry, Daniel Smith, Taylor Walker, the 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Connor Weiss, Cash Jones, Smith, Mines, as well as Macy, the 5 on the floor for the Pronghorns. It'll be Rebels ball. Scott walks it up the floor. Rebels on top, 73-45. Smith on the left wing, surveys. To Perry, so we're going to get a foul called against Macy. Only the 4th team foul of the quarter. Checking in the ball game for the Pronghorns. It is the Pronghorns, excuse me, Cole Johnson, number 10. Jet Holmes will check in for Noah Perry. Finds Scott on the right wing. Drives into the paint, floats one up, and that's good. As Carter Scott comes into the game, buries the floater. 75-45 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Smith, they go inside to Macy. Right-hand layup is good. Here comes Holmes. Walks it up the floor. No one picks him up. Hands it to Grohl. Was open, thought about the shot instead. So they're trying to go inside to Walker. He'll back out. As there's 1:09 left to go. Scott on the left wing. Goes to Smith. Back to Scott. Work it around back to Grohl on the right-hand side. Finds Smith at the right elbow. Trying to go inside to Walker. It's taken away as Johnson takes it away. Comes Smith down the lane for the Pronghorns. No one stops him as his layup attempt is going to lead to a foul on Daniel Smith. He whacked him on the arm on the attempt. 44.3 to go. 75-47. Smith to the line to shoot free throws. First one on the way. Rattles around and out. Into the game for the Pronghorns. Number 0, Godwin. Number 21, Shear. Second free throw, no good. As the rebound goes out of bounds off of the Rebels. Checking in the game for the Pronghorns, number 22, Strider Abbott. As he'll replace Smith. Godwin to inbound. Goes inside to Johnson. Abbott works it on the wing. As that's Shear. Godwin, top of the key. Abbott surveys. Back to Johnson. Continue to work around to Weiss. Give and go. Out of his hands. Smith with the steal. Here come the Rebels back the other way with 23 seconds left to go. Scott across the timeline. As no one picks him up. He's just going to dribble for a little bit. Finds Holmes. Right wing. Drives, finds Taylor. Top of the key, open three on the way. Back rim and out. As we're going to get a jump ball to stay with the Pronghorns. 6 seconds to go as we get one more inbounds and a couple dribbles as the Rich Rebels come into today 2-0 between the boys and the girls. They will leave the day 4-0 as the last second three from Abbott is long. 75-47, Rebels take care of business on the Station on Main scoreboard. As when we come back, we'll have the Independent Software Solutions postgame show for you. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rich Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. Rebels take care of business 75-47 on the station on main scoreboard, as it might not even have been that close in this game, as the Rebels really took control and dominated. The fast break was really the key for the Rebels, as the Pronghorns, after a shot, the Rebels would be off and running. And in that second quarter, it seemed like 4 or 5 straight possessions, the Rebels got layups in transition, as that is the difference. Got to have a couple of real big late threes in the quarter as Lundgren. So the biggest play, I think, of the second half, it's not necessarily the biggest, I'd say biggest sequence of the first half, was Jaden Desch pulled up, hit a big three for the Rebels to put them up by 11, and then Ridge Lundgren turns around, tips the inbound pass off of a foot of a Pronghorns player. Rebels get the ball back, and then Lundgren buries a three at the buzzer to put them up 14, as that was a big swing in momentum, and I think the Rebels rode that all the way to a victory, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. Our precision play of the game coming up after this.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Independent Software Solutions postgame show, all part of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KADQ. Rebels take care of business today as we check out, as we go over our Dr. McKay Franco precision play of the game, and we have to give it to Jaden Desch, who buries a huge three before the end of half, right before Lundgren got the steal. That three really opened the margin. It was 8 points. Rebels try to get the last shot, and they did. Go up 8 there and a big shot. As we come back, we'll have your Crawford Troth player of the game. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Add the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We go to our Crawford Trough player of the game, and we'll give it to Jaden Desch, who finishes with, by my count, 20 points, as he had 13 in the first half alone, as he was huge for the Rebels, both defensively and offensively. As when we come back, actually I take that back, we got final stats right here, as we're actually going to change the Crawford Trough player of the game. We're going to Drake Weston, who finishes with 27 points, as Weston came out on fire. It's a good thing we caught those final stats, as usually when a player has 27 points, it feels like they're standing out, but that kind of tells you how the Rebels offense went today, as a lot of players put up some good numbers. Weston with 27. You have Desch 18, Ridge Lundgren 17, Carson Muhlbrook 6, Carter Hoffman buried a 3, Noah Perry finishes with 2, as only 6 players for the Rebels scored, but they scored 75 points. Kind of the night it was for the Rebels. When we come back, we'll have one last calendar update for you, brought to you by the Woodruff Corner Store. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, as it's time for the Woodruff Country Corner calendar update, as our next broadcast will be tomorrow we'll have another doubleheader tomorrow, as we'll be in the auxiliary gym. A little different background, but it'll be Big Piney taking on Rich, both boys and girls. 11:30 pregame, first tip 12 p.m. for the girls. As we want to thank you for joining us today from Kemmerer, as this is day 2 of the Fossil Country Classic. As this has been a tremendous tournament, a lot of fun. As until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.